Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Good hit. I mean, he tagged him anyway, but still good hit.
Ryan Braun now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Murphy has got it, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile an hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 5. He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's one away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 18. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 18.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Count now a ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Damn it.
All right, guys.
Good play, but damn it.
For the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. This is foul, right side. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. McMahon's got it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring up Tony Walters as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tony Walters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Walters playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Now batting, Kyle Freeland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the
19.
rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit, find themselves on base, and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he fouls this one off. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped up. Murphy is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, David Dahl set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch
Colorado.
single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. The ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rockies strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
18.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts.
Yeah, swung out of his shoes.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. Now, there you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit, something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Low roller, and he barehands it. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Rival.
First offering on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now in the box, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
It just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swing and a ground ball to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Trevor Story. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll get in there safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Garcia has it. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few
Now
more
batting,
before he's done.
shortstop,
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Garcia.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. weakly hit to third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Hernan Perez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hernan Perez.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers. They're down 4-0. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Adrian Houser.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First offering on its way. Driven to deep right field. Yelich going back. Still ranging back. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon.
Second baseman, Ryan.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not
Man,
only
3 swings and nothing.
How about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
In now, Trevor Story. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jordan Lyles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Pitching for Milwaukee, number 23, Jordan Lyles.
Nolan Arenado will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. He went deep last time up.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chopped to third, tough to get to. Reined in. One there, on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Grandal stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Number 2 will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Just off the outside.